What's up, So1? I've got a not-so-secret for you guys. She had it last year, but this year it is back again. That's right, back by popular demand. It's Kim Taeyeon's birthday. We're going to be raining down Kim Taeyeon facts on you. So if you don't know our diminutive leader that well, don't stress. Soshified has got you covered. First things first, our friendly neighborhood midget heralds from Jeonju, a city in North Jeolla province. Jeonju is also the hometown of many other stars in the Korean music industry, such as Kim Song-kyo of Infinite, Lee Min-woo of Shinhwa, as well as Hwasa and Wheein from fellow girl group Mamamoo. Maybe it's something in the water? Next up, like fellow member Kwon Yuri, Taeyeon's name also has a meaning to it. Taeyeon can be translated to calm in Korean, so if you think you're hearing Taeyeon's name randomly in other Korean songs or snippets of conversation, you're not going crazy. You've actually just got good hearing. Number 3. This probably won't be news to a lot of us, but it's still hilarious, so here we go. Taeyeon has got some super bizarre sleeping habits. She's known to sleepwalk, sleep talk, sleep DJ, but when you end up as adorable as this, well, who really cares? Number 4 goes out to all you candy crunchers out there. Taeyeon is absolutely legendary for her love for sweets, or rather anything sweet. Ice cream, gummies, chocolate, whatever. Oh, Taeyeon, hasn't anyone told you you don't need to eat that stuff? You're already super sweet. 5 is for family, and coincidentally also the size of Taeyeon's brood. Alongside her mother and father, Taeyeon features as the middle child of the Kim family, with one elder brother, Kim Ji-woo, and an itty-bitty little sister, Kim Ha-yeon. Fun fact, if you were paying attention, you might have already spotted Taeyeon's big brother keeping an eye out on his baby sister in Taeyeon's I music video. Number 6. Taeyeon has a lot of nicknames, but one featured more and more in recent times is House Fairy. Taeyeon's relatability skyrocketed with countless videos of her amusing herself in the quiet of her own home. Taeyeon, the hero of the couch potatoes. It's got a nice ring to it, don't you reckon? Lucky number 7. Speaking of luck, how lucky do you have to be to have a face like that? Our diminutive leader has been a regular on the independent critics list of the 100 most beautiful faces since her induction in 2012, coming in 42nd. In 2013, Taeyeon hit her all-time high at number 9 and continues sailing strong, coming in 23rd in 2014 and 24th in 2015. 8 is for Taeyeon's rank in height. At 157 cm or 5'2", Taeyeon barely edges out fellow member Sunny and loses to Hyoyeon by a hair. Whether it be genetics or Sooyoung using her as a footrest so that she never grew, there's no getting around that Taeyeon is a wee little thing, but that only goes to show that good things come in teeny weeny little packages. Number 9. Taeyeon was born with an untamed imagination and a song in her heart. Singing isn't the only thing Girls' Generation's leader is good at. Taeyeon's talents lie in all areas of art, from drawing and painting to writing and composing. Moving on to number 10, Taeyeon loves her cars. Not like love. Not only does she have a sick ride, but she's also one of, if not the best driver in Girls' Generation. In fact, her love of cars was what sparked Taeyeon's close friendship with fellow label mate Heechul. Seriously, if there was one way to make a friend, that would be it. Time for number 11, and this ain't no secret. Taeyeon likes butts, and she cannot lie. There are countless quotes, videos, fan cams of Taeyeon making some sort of reference to butts. It doesn't even matter what kind of butt. Car butts, duck butts, her butt, your butt, my butt. Number 12. Taeyeon is also all about that art, but she doesn't restrict to pen on paper. Her own body is a canvas for her own self-expression. She's definitely no stranger to pain with at least 5 piercings and 3 tattoos that we know of. Still, true to her artistic spirit, she keeps things subtle and meaningful yet still expressive. Anyone keen to get inked? Not so unlucky 13. Not that we agree, but Taeyeon has her ugly moments. In particular, you'll find that when hitting particularly high notes or during a Bora session, you might catch Taeyeon deliberately looking away from the camera. However, to us, seeing the effort and passion Taeyeon puts into her performances only accentuates peerless beauty. Coming in at 14, Taeyeon is an absolute kid leader. Now initially this came from her lack of height, but in more recent times, it's definitely become more than that. From her childish personality to her love for childish toys and anime, our Taeyeon will forever be that adorable kid at heart, no matter where she goes or how old she grows. 15. Taeyeon and her former member Jessica both shared the same vocal trainer, the one who also trained countless other singers such as members of TVXQ and Fly to the Sky, taught Taeyeon for 3 years prior to her debut, acknowledged Taeyeon as a different student because of her desire to become a singer and sing to be on top. So talented was Taeyeon as a youth that she featured in the duet song You Bring Me Joy, released in September 2004 as part of the ONE's second album, before Taeyeon even debuted as a member of Girls' Generation. When asked about his duet duet partner selection, the one responded, "It was possible because I was sure that this kid will make it. Well, that she will someday. I could have sung the duet with a famous and renowned female vocalist, but I wanted to recognize her potential." 16 is the age that Taeyeon was scouted. Kim Taeyeon and one Stephanie Hwang, sound familiar? Were both scouted by SM in 2004. Taeyeon, after winning the Best Singer Grand Award in the 2004 SM 8th Annual Best Contest, joined a lineup of 11 girls planning to debut as the female counterpart to Super Junior. This group of girls, after a few twists and turns, would eventually debut as Girls' Generation. Interestingly, Girls' Generation, or Soshified, is the name of Lee Sung-chul's 1989 hit, the same year that most of the members of Girls' Generation were born. 17 is for when Taeyeon almost threw it all away. It's no secret the SM training program is a long and grueling journey. On Star Golden Bell, Taeyeon admitted that at one point it had almost become too much for her, and the temptation to run away and leave it all behind was very real. Tiffany recalled coming home to the room that the two of them shared and finding all of Taeyeon's belongings had all been cleared out. This only goes to show that our girls have a very, very human side, but in the face of adversity, one should never, ever give up. Number 18. Did you know that Taeyeon is cursed? Or perhaps more correctly, Taeyeon carries an epic jinx. It's been a long-running joke that the song that Taeyeon hates eventually become massive hits. Now, in all likelihood, Taeyeon has also probably liked plenty of songs that had gone on to become hits. But if she had it all her own way, there would never have been any G, baby, baby, baby. Coming in at 19, Taeyeon has many nicknames, but perhaps none more apt than the OST Queen. From a young age, Taeyeon's soulful voice has been a highlight in many Korean films and dramas. Taeyeon has featured in 15 OST recordings, one of which has accumulated over 1.8 million digital sales to date.
분들 덕분에 또 목소리가 여러분들께 많이 들을 수 있었던 것 같습니다.
20. There are so many ways in which Taeyeon might have missed out on being a singer. Taeyeon's father did not want her to become a singer, even going so far as to ask SM to discourage Taeyeon from pursuing singing as a career if Taeyeon did not show any real signs of talent. Obviously, not the refined Taeyeon we know now and love. Taeyeon's passion for singing shone through, stating that at home she would practice all the time by sitting in front of the computer and singing along. As such, SM asked her father that she be allowed a year to at least try. Her father agreed and would accompany Taeyeon from their hometown in Jeonju all the way to Seoul, waiting hours for her to finish her training before escorting her back home. Hitting number 21 is a cool fact you may or may not have picked up on already. Taeyeon's debut track was called I, or Na in Korean. Her following release was Rain, or B in Korean. Bringing I and Rain together forms the combination of Na B in Korean, which translates to butterfly, the shape of Taeyeon's autograph. Coincidence or deliberate? We'll leave that for you to decide. 22. Taeyeon is a massive BoA fangirl. This probably isn't news, but it's important because BoA was a massive reason as to why Taeyeon pursued singing today. Inspired by BoA's success in Japan, Taeyeon went on to confess that BoA had a lot of impact on me in my career. During her appearance as a contestant on KBS's 1 vs 100, Taeyeon has also been seen leaving comments on BoA's Instagram, as well as being seen warmly interacting with her idol during music shows and events. Well, I suppose that's one way to get out of being fan-zoned. 23. What would have Taeyeon been if she wasn't a singer, model, DJ/global superstar? Apparently, she would have been a math teacher. While sleeping, Taeyeon was sometimes caught mumbling math problems out loud. Ironically, Taeyeon herself wasn't actually good at math, stating that people good at math were like aliens to her.
이렇게 수학을 풀어요.
정말요?
네.
그 잠꼬대 그대로라면 답은 다 말을 안 했네요. 그냥 1말만 하고 4만 하기 3만 하고. 예.
24. As we all know, it hasn't always been smooth sailing for Taeyeon. One of the most startling events occurred during a stage performance on April 17, 2011. Whilst performing Rendezvous Run, a young male appeared on stage, grabbing Taeyeon's wrist and began dragging her off the stage. Shocked, Taeyeon was unable to offer much resistance. Fortunately, fellow member Sunny was quick to react, managing to quickly move to assist Taeyeon until security was able to restrain him. Number 25. There's nothing wrong with a little healthy competition. Yuri revealed behind the scenes on MTV SNSD that when the members get hungry at night, she and Taeyeon sometimes have cooking battles to make the better meal. When asked who wins, Sohyun shared that Yuri keeps trying. That's as much an answer as anything.
오!
떡 이렇게 빨리 익을 줄이야.
Time for 26. If you feel like stepping away from the busy streets of Seoul, you might want to take a train to Taeyeon's hometown. During her youth, Taeyeon's parents used her as a model for their shop. You probably won't see those pictures anymore, but if you do swing by, you'll be able to visit the famous Tang Shrine. Taeyeon's parents keep a room full of photos and memorabilia dedicated to their daughter attached to the shop. How terrific is that? 27. Contrary to popular belief and according to scientific research, Taeyeon is not an android built to have the voice and complexion of an angel. In fact, during episode 1 of the Tae-yeon, close friend Hee-chul revealed that they were both highly emotional people prone to mood swings. For this reason, the pair were often referred to as the Kim bipolar siblings. Lucky Last 28, if there's one message we like to leave with you guys, it's this. Taeyeon's road here hasn't been easy. The life of a wannabe singer is equally hard, if not harder, than the life of a superstar. During middle school, Taeyeon often hid her desire to be a singer from her teachers for fear of ridicule. Her parents, knowing the difficulties and hardship involved with the trainee process, also found it difficult to encourage Taeyeon's pursuits. However, during a visit to the SM Academy, President Lee So-lim personally spoke to Taeyeon's father saying, "It may be hard for you, but the child loves to sing, and even if I make her quit here, she will continue on her own. She has gleaming eyes, she has a good voice. Why don't we let her practice here for 6 months or a year and see how it goes? The rest, they say, is history." Thanks for watching these 28 birthday facts about Kim Taeyeon. Want more? Check out the videos for Yuri, Tiffany, and most recently Sooyoung. If there's a Taeyeon fact that you think the world needs to know, be sure to share it with us by leaving a comment below. As always, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. This is DJ Ava. My buntae don't want none unless you got bantan. 안녕.